There's the Quebec flag waving in the breeze right above the old Windsor train station here at the intersection of Peel Street and Saint Antoine Street here in downtown Montreal, Quebec. And hey guys, bonjour, salut, wherever you may be in the world. Maybe you're in Montreal, or maybe you're back home in Toronto, who knows. Alex here, as I just mentioned, on Peel Street in downtown Montreal. Just finished filming a walk from Place des Arts all the way down here, mostly along Jeanne Mance and De la Gauchetière and a couple other side streets. But so now we are walking north here up Peel. Oh, here comes an STM scrap bus. And yeah, we're going uphill now. And it was raining, as I mentioned in the last walking video, it was raining this morning, but the sun has finally came out. It's quite nice outside. So I just wanted to get another walking video here in Montreal done. And I think later this evening I'm going to head to the Plateau. There's Place du Canada and the Marriott Hotel, the Marriott Chateau Champlain Hotel. There's a bridge here too. And there's the tallest building in Montreal, being 1000 De la Gauchetière. And here is Avenue des Canadiens de Montréal. And down the street would be the Bell Center, which is home of the Montreal Canadiens. Of course, Toronto Maple Leafs have a huge rivalry with them. I was actually in Montreal when legend Guy Lafleur passed away last year. Look at that. You can see a McDonald's. Why don't we check out never mind. Because I just realized most of my walk is probably gonna head north and then maybe east along the Maisonneuve. I don't really want to walk west. Oh, and there's a Montreal squirrel. It's a gray one. It's my first squirrel sighting here in Montreal. They mostly have gray. Black squirrels are uncommon. And is this Dorchester Square? It might be Dorchester. Sorry, just getting a message. No, this is whatever part that is, right next to the Mary, Queen of the World Cathedral, the Queen Elizabeth Hotel. Okay, so Dorchester Square is on the other side. There we go. Oh, Montreal Police. Wow, downtown Montreal is really nice. It's filled with so many old buildings, some new. I think this is René Lévesque Boulevard. It is. I've already talked about how much I love the physical appearance of this boulevard. It was formerly known as Dorchester Boulevard. Oh, another cop car responding. Wow. And a nice look to the east. I've never actually walked through here before. Let's take a quick detour and then we'll head back to Peel Street. As it's rush hour, people are taking pictures at this beautiful cathedral. It almost looks like the St. Joseph's Oratory, which is northwest of downtown. St. Joseph's is actually the largest church in Canada. And now here is Metcalfe Street, and I think that's the same STM bus I saw while I was at Robert Bourassa and De La Gauchetière. Wow. There's another Montreal squirrel, and he's gray, of course. This has to be an old bank building here. Look how nice that is. And here's a monument of something. Let's see what that is. Oh wow, lots of pigeons here too. I'm not gonna go in their way. Kimberly Hardeberg. Oh, I think these are all names of to commemorate the heroic devotion of the Canadians who fell in the South African War. Wow, okay, I see. Oh, and there's a fountain too. Let's go check that out. Bienvenue Square, Dorchester. Wow, so it was recently redesigned. This is beautiful. White albino pigeon. Oh my god, look at this fountain, guys. It's huge. Taller than the one at Birdsea Park. Let's see here. Oh, and there's Dunn's. They also have their own famous Montreal swamp meat. Dunn's has locations around Montreal, the area, and they also have a couple in Ottawa, which I've went to before. Wow. This is beautiful. Oh, and there's another notable place, La Belle Province, since 1970, right next to an old dépanneur, which is French for a convenience store. Wow. So this is Rue du Square, Dorchester. Now we're heading back on Peel. And there is the famous St. Catherine Street. I am gonna film a walk on that street tomorrow, solely. But we will continue up Peel, and maybe we'll hang a right at the Maisonneuve, maybe. But this is a very, very busy, popular street full of shopping malls, fashion stores. They're having the Just for Laughs festival at Place des Arts. Here's Mount Royal Street. And this is the shopping complex I was in this morning, or actually early afternoon before lunch, the Les Cours Montreal. It's really nice inside. They have some pretty interesting artifacts in there too. So my mom and I took a stroll in there. And there's the Oh, sorry. I mean, there is the Maisonneuve Boulevard. And the green line of the STM Metro runs underneath the Maisonneuve. I was actually walking around here like 2.5 hours ago trying to film some elevators. And if you continue up, you'll find yourselves at McGill University, which is a very popular English language university in Montreal. And let's walk east here. And there's Peel Metro Station. I visited there a couple times on this trip. And there's the iconic Metro symbol. And we'll continue along here for a couple of blocks. Love the circular windows on that building. Oh, it doesn't have a hotel, Les Saint Martin. I think Johnny also stayed here when he came to Montreal 2 years ago. And up there is Mount Royal Park, which is the major city park on top of the mountain. That's pretty much where the name Montreal came from, because of literally Mount Royal or Mont Royal. So that's pretty much the origins of the name. But it's probably a hell of a walk, about 30-40 minutes to hike up from around here to the main lookouts. And here's Mansfield Street. I think I'll head up another side street, maybe McGill College, or actually a couple more streets ahead. And then I'll probably end things off outside of McGill University on Sherbrooke Street. I actually do want to walk by the back of the Hudson's Bay store. It's a beautiful building. I filmed a video in there last year. Some of my viewers love when I walk around the bay, but I don't really do that anymore, because technically you're not really allowed to do that, and I almost got stopped there like once or twice. And here is McGill College Avenue. Alright, let's go to the other side. There's some old pictures with some information about them. Oh, and there's the ring at Place Ville Marie. I'm honestly snapping a lot of pictures for a good thumbnail, or I can just combine them both in. And I believe that is McGill Station coming up. I've used that station a lot of times. And there's the Montreal Eden Center. It's a nice mall. A little bit smaller than Toronto's Eden Center. And where that says Eden, that used to be the old Eden's department store. And I think that was also a Sears. McGill is the second busiest station in the Montreal Metro network. It It was the busiest back in the early 2000s, but Barry Yukam took over as it's stacked on 3 lines. And there's the Hudson's Bay store. It's very nice and quiet in there, but they recently closed down a lot of the top floors. Like a viewer told me that the 6th floor is now closed. And I went there, luckily I went up there, so it was the quietest part of the store. And I remember they had a restaurant up there on the 7th floor too, as we're crossing Robert Bourassa Boulevard, or about to anyway. I remember riding on the vintage Otises there that got modernized by Kone. I just want to quickly walk by the building there and see if we can get a good... Oh, the logo's been removed. Oh, damn. Maybe that's the last straw. What if it closes what if it closes soon? Of course, they're always... Or maybe they're just going to replace the logo with the current one that says Hudson's Bay Company. Anyway, now we're on Robert Bourassa Boulevard. Maybe we'll take President Kennedy Avenue. I'm assuming named after John F. Kennedy. Maybe he had a
How's your ice cream? What'd you get?
huge association with the city. Or maybe it was his brother, I don't know. And I've missed another chance to cross, so I'm going to be waiting here again. There's another STM bus, this time on Route 168. The only bus route I've been on so far this trip is Route 55, which runs on Saint Laurent Boulevard. In fact, I'm going to be taking that bus route back to the plateau, and I'll start some walking videos in that area, at least on Montreal Avenue. Some of downtown Montreal kind of reminds me of downtown Toronto in some ways. All right, maybe the next street. Oh, there's a good shot of the logo. And I think at this point we're going to cross over to the north side, and then we'll head east for one more block. What a gorgeous city this is. New Brunswick, that's the eastern province, or rather that's the next door province to the east. And this is Olimer Street. Tell you what, let's walk north up to Sherbrooke. And I think there's an elevator that I want to film around there. Je me souviens. That's English for... let me just quickly search that up. Oh, okay, I remember. I know now. It's French for I remember. There it is. Oh, this guy came from Florida too. That white Honda. And here's Sherbrooke, which is another interesting street. So I think now we'll walk west on it for a couple more blocks. Very, very busy here. Forgot to mention that it is very hot and humid. It's 29 Celsius. Oh, it feels like 37.
We're here.
There's University Street. And I want to end this video off at the gates to McGill. I'm not sure if I'm going to film another walking around downtown Montreal video. I kind of want to, at least in the Quartier Latin. We're going to go over there and wrap things up. I think this is the McGill University bookstore, and there's a bus there. I'm not sure what that is for. It's a special on it. Maybe it's used for chartering students. That chick's shirt said, "Holy pepperoni."
Hi, how are you?
Yep. It is a McGill University bus. And I can see it. I think I passed the building where that old elevator is. So after that, I'm gonna walk back, and then I'll probably get this camera on break until we go to Montreal. Maybe I'll film the bus ride, scrap or not. Saunter Montreal. And there's McGill College Avenue once again, and some funky art here. I have never walked around here before. Well, we're gonna wrap things up anyway. And there's one of McGill's old buildings up there. Huh, there's another squirrel. Yep, almost all the squirrels I'm seeing here in Montreal are gray. Whereas back in Toronto, any park you see, there's just all black squirrels. He's being investigative.
Oh yeah, that's how mine is. Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna wrap this up. So guys, thank you all for watching yet another walking video here in beautiful Montreal, Quebec. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And I'm not sure how many more walking videos I'll film here in Montreal, but stay tuned because I have filmed a lot, and there's probably a whole lot more to come after this. At least you all get a break from some of the Toronto content. But anyway, take care. Au revoir. Merci beaucoup. And I guess you know what else is there to be said. Peace out. Bye-bye.